What's going on, guys? It's Joker here. Today I'm starting a new YouTube series based on this game that you see in front of you, which is known as Genfanad, or Generic Fantasy Adventure. It is created by a Kickstarter company known as Rose Tinted Glasses, and the whole purpose of this series is to expose a new audience to the game, introduce them to this point and click retro RuneScape classic inspired game. And without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I am not going to sell this game as good as someone like Josh Strife Hayes, so if you want to check out his video on Genfanad, head on down into the description below this video and you'll have a link to his channel. So to begin, this isn't a new account. The account is quite well established, currently sitting around 5th in rankings in total level, and my current goals are to reach a base 35 across all skills. The current skills that are remaining are survival, which is more like fire making at its current state, piety, which is known as prayer within RuneScape, range, which is 2 levels off, sorcery, which is known as mage, cooking, self-explanatory, and tailoring. And for the main bulk of the work to get base 35s, survival, which I should be able to get within the next couple of hours, and I will be showing a clip of that, and then piety, which you're looking around 140 hours of collecting big bones, and that will be my second goal. But yeah, the main goal so far for me is to get base 35s, and along the way maybe try and push my combat level up to 51 just to help with the bosses. So in survival's current state, as it is still a placeholder skill, again this is early game and the full release to Steam isn't out until the end of August. So in survival's current state, the only experience you can gain is by burning normal logs, and normal logs would give you 15 experience when you chop down the tree. So if you chop down a tree, you have a chance of getting one or more log, so you get 15 experience in logging. But also when you burn the log, you'll get 20 experience in survival. So when you burn the log, I failed. When you burn the log, you have twice. When you burn the log, you have a chance of failing to catch fire, or you can catch fire. If you catch fire, you get 20 experience in survival. And no matter your level in survival, the fail rate doesn't change. So when you try and light a fire, you still have the same 35% chance of failing to light the fire, and the only logs that you can burn are these normal logs. So I'll just finish up this inventory to show you what a normal 10 logs would be for burning and the fail rate. So if you look in the chat as well, on the bottom left, it says it fails to catch 178 times and you light the fire 160 or 466. So that's actually quite good. That's around 28%. But you do have the same chance of failing to light the fire as you do as level 1 compared to level 34. And that's where I am. So within, I don't know, the next 3 hours of doing this skill, I should hit my target of 35. And then I'll just move on to piety. Piety is probably the slowest skill in the game for gaining experience. So I'll just show you here quickly. These mega chickens are one of 3 mobs that drop big bones in the game. Again, piety is still not fleshed out. You can't actually do anything with it as the blessings are not in the game yet, but they drop a departed mega chicken and big bones, and big bones will give you 15 experience, and you have to do that 3,000 times just to get to level 31. But yeah, I'll check back in when I'm getting 35 survival. Nice little milestone coming in here today. That's 7 million total experience in whittling. I'm just doing this in my downtime, and then I'll get back to completing survival. So there's 14,000 left in that. Here's a nice little milestone coming in. It's 37 million total experience. I have been AFK training here today at the Willows, but I'm going to finish up soon. So I've got 280,000 in whittling, I've got 117,000 in logging, and then just some AFK survival training. After this, I will be finishing 35 survival, and hopefully that's the next clip you see. And here we go. After 34,500 normal logs being burnt, we're finally going to hit survival level 35. Three more. Two more. Last one. There we go. Level 35 survival. So for the next step to hit base 35s, I'm going to go for piety. I'm going to passively get this one. We're looking at maybe 134 hours to get all of the big bones as needed. Passively, I'm going to get ranged, which I can do while AFK training at Panthers and then Rucks. Survival, I need to collect either 75,000 wind cards or 90,000 earth cards or fire cards. Cooking, I'm going to possibly get through collecting wheat, turning that into dough and then bread, and then tailoring I have banked already. In terms of leveling piety to 35, I will be doing trips to the mega chickens, basically where I was leveling survival, and every 10 trips I'll be getting 140 big bones. I will be using one of these energy drinks, which gives you a 1000 experience for free, or 50% of what you've buried. So every 134 bones I'll be getting an additional 7.5 experience, and then that'll be how I'll be getting patty slightly quicker than the standard 15 experience per bone. So yeah, I'll be doing 1 hour trips of the mega chickens, and a 1 hour kind of equals 140 mega chickens and 140 big bones. So while I'm collecting the big bones from the mega chickens, every time I hit 134 mega bones, I'm going to be using one of these energy drinks, which gives you an additional 1000 experience. So here's how it goes. I'll take one out, which will give me 1k additional experience, so 50% extra. I will drink the potion, and as in the top left, one big bone now gives me 22.5 experience. So I'll just click through these for 134. The final one giving me 17.5. Okay, so last inventory of the XP bonus. I show you in the bottom left here. If you click on this square, it tells you you have 50% bonus XP to all skills. So basically anytime you gain experience in any skill, it'll give you 50% bonus. And I have 47.5% remaining, and I have 57 minutes to use it, but if I just use these up, I think there. So it just changed over, and now you can see that each bone is now giving me 15 experience per. So that's when I'll stop, and then every time I hit 134, or every time I do 1 hour trip, I'll just again use up these experience bonuses. One thing also I forgot to mention, so those experience potions that I got are purchased via these dues, and these dues are earned by collecting these blooms that are spawning throughout the map, and each day you have a chance of getting 5 ardents, which give you 5 dew each day, and then you have these fervents, which are 30 a week, and then you also have wonders, which There's none around. You can get up to 100 of those a week, and they give you anywhere between 3 to 8. And then you would come to Sage the Sage, and you would have the chance to purchase up to 7 XP potions per week. Now, these are still early game, so there will be more. There will be a large and there will be a huge XP bonuses, which will give you more than the 1000 I've shown you already. You can also buy trackers here, which tells you how many of the wonder blooms that you've collected throughout the week. These reset every Sunday night, so you can buy another 7 next week. I've gathered another 134 big bones, so I'm just going to gather the experience now. I'll just be doing this every time I get 134. There's no point gathering them all and waiting. I have enough XP potions to get me through 7,700 bones, so I might as well just do them when I get them instead of waiting. And as you can see again, top left corner, I'm getting 22.5 per bone rather than the original 15. Just finishing off this 1000 free experience. And there we go, down to 15 experience again per bone. One thing I didn't mention in the last clip was I'm saving all of these mega chickens. There is a skill called butchery, which allows you to take these to a butcher table and process the mega chickens for feathers. Those feathers can be used alongside of whittling and forging to make arrows, and those arrows will be used to level my range. I do have enough arrows in the bank to get me to level 35, but I do want to make a press for 40-45 in the long-term goal, so I will be probably banking upwards of 20,000 mega chickens for that goal. But that'll do it all for this video. So if you want to check out my next video, don't forget to hit subscribe. Also check out my live stream, hit the notification bell so that you get aware of me going live, and until the next time.